Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Put into a box. A collection of things wrapped or boxed together. A wrapped container. Computer science. Written programs or procedures or rules and associated documentation pertaining to the operation of a computer system and that are stored in read-write memory. Private area in a theater or grandstand where a small group can watch the performance. The royal box was empty. Put into a box. Box the gift, please. The driver's seat on a coach. An armed guard sat in the box with the driver. The quantity contained in a box. He gave her a box of chocolates. Evergreen shrubs or small trees. A predicament from which a skillful or graceful escape is impossible. A blow with the hand, usually on the ear. I gave him a good box on the ear. Any one of several designated areas on a ball field where the batter or catcher or coaches are positioned. The umpire warned the batter to stay in the batter's box. A rectangular drawing. The flowchart contained many boxes. A, usually rectangular, container may have a lid. He rummaged through a box of spare parts. Engage in a boxing match. Hit with the fist. I'll box your ears. Separate partitioned area in a public place for a few people. The sentry stayed in his box to avoid the cold. A large sum of money, especially as pay or profit. She made a bundle selling real estate. Sleep fully clothed in the same bed with one's betrothed. A collection of things wrapped or boxed together. Compress into a wad. Gather or cause to gather into a cluster. A package of several things tied together for carrying or storing. Make into a bundle. He bundled up his few possessions. A collection of things wrapped or boxed together. A boat for carrying mail. A small package or bundle. Computer science. A message or message fragment. A collection of things wrapped or boxed together. A wrapped container. The allotment of some amount by dividing something. An extended area of land. Cover with strips of canvas. Parcel rope. Divide into parts. The developers parceled the land. Make into a wrapped container. Computer science. Written programs or procedures or rules and associated documentation pertaining to the operation of a computer system and that are stored in read-write memory. Computer science. Written programs or procedures or rules and associated documentation pertaining to the operation of a computer system and that are stored in read-write memory. The market for software is expected to expand. Merchandise consisting of a computer program that is offered for sale. Computer science. Written programs or procedures or rules and associated documentation pertaining to the operation of a computer system and that are stored in read-write memory. Computer science. Written programs or procedures or rules and associated documentation pertaining to the operation of a computer system and that are stored in read-write memory. Computer science. Written programs or procedures or rules and associated documentation pertaining to the operation of a computer system and that are stored in read-write memory. A specific size and style of type within a type family. An enveloping structure or covering enclosing an animal or plant organ or part. The enclosing frame around a door or window opening. A person of a specified kind, usually with many eccentricities. A mental case. Printing. The receptacle in which a compositor has his type, which is divided into compartments for the different letters, spaces, or numbers. For English, a compositor will ordinarily have two such cases, the uppercase containing the capitals and the lowercase containing the small letters. The quantity contained in a case. The housing or outer covering of something. The clock has a walnut case. Bed linen consisting of a cover for a pillow. The burglar carried his loot in a pillowcase. A special set of circumstances. It may rain, in which case the picnic will be cancelled. An occurrence of something. It was a case of bad judgment. Enclose in, or as if in, a case. My feet were encased in mud. Nouns or pronouns are adjectives, often marked by inflection, related in some way to other words in a sentence. A comprehensive term for any proceeding in a court of law whereby an individual seeks a legal remedy. A person who is subjected to experimental or other observational procedures. Someone who is an object of investigation. The cases that we studied were drawn from two different communities. A glass container used to store and display items in a shop or museum or home. A person requiring professional services. A typical case was the suburban housewife described by a marriage counselor. A portable container for carrying several objects. The musicians left their instrument cases backstage. A problem requiring investigation. Perry Mason solved the case of the missing heir. A specific state of mind that is temporary. A case of the jitters. A statement of facts and reasons used to support an argument. He stated his case clearly. Look over, usually with the intention to rob. They men cased the house. The actual state of things. That was not the case. Enclose in, or as if in, a case. My feet were encased in mud. Enclose in, or as if in, a case. Request for a sum of money. Several things grouped together are considered as a whole. The act of gathering something together. A publication containing a variety of works. A system of components assembled together for a particular purpose. Several things grouped together are considered as a whole. A group of persons together in one place. The social act of assembling. Several things grouped together are considered as a whole. The act of accumulating. An increase by natural growth or addition. Finance. Profits that are not paid out as dividends but are added to the capital base of the corporation. Several things grouped together are considered as a whole. The act of gathering something together. Any object that can be used to hold things, especially a large metal box-like object of standardized dimensions that can be loaded from one form of transport to another. A set of rules or principles or laws, especially written ones. Computer science. The symbolic arrangement of data or instructions in a computer program or the set of such instructions. convert ordinary language into code. We should encode the message for security reasons. A coding system used for transmitting messages requiring brevity or secrecy. Attach a code to. Computer science. The symbolic arrangement of data or instructions in a computer program or the set of such instructions. A flock of snipe. A small bundle of straw or hay. A small person. A mere wisp of a girl. A small tuft or lock. Wisps of hair. A package of several things tied together for carrying or storing. Press down tightly. A cream that cleanses and tones the skin. An exclusive circle of people with a common purpose. Have with oneself. Have on one's person. She packs a gun when she goes into the mountains. Hike with a backpack. Every summer they are backpacking in the Rockies. Compress into a wad. Press tightly together or cram. The crowd packed the auditorium. An association of criminals. A pack of thieves. A large indefinite number. Load with a pack. Have the property of being packable or of compacting easily. Such odd-shaped items do not pack well. A bundle, especially one carried on the back. A complete collection of similar things. A convenient package or parcel, as of cigarettes or film. A group of hunting animals. Arrange in a container. Pack the books into the boxes. A sheet or blanket, either dry or wet, to wrap around the body for its therapeutic effect. Carry, as on one's back. Fill to capacity. This singer always packs the concert halls. Seal with packing. Pack the faucet. Set up a committee or legislative body with one's own supporters so as to influence the outcome. Pack a jury. Treat the body or any part of it by wrapping it, as with blankets or sheets, and applying compresses to it, or stuffing it to provide cover, containment, or therapy, or to absorb blood. The nurse packed gauze in the wound. Software that is provided without charge. The actions and activities assigned to or required or expected of a person or group. The function of a teacher. Perform as expected when applied. Mathematics. A mathematical relation such that each element of a given set, the domain of the function, is associated with an element of another set, the range of the function. A vaguely specified social event. A seemingly endless round of social functions. Serve a purpose, role, or function. The table functions as a desk. What something is used for. The function of an auger is to bore holes. A set sequence of steps, part of larger computer program. Perform duties attached to a particular office or place or function. A formal or official social gathering or ceremony. It was a black tie function. A relation such that one thing is dependent on another. Height as a function of age. Software that can be used by a group of people who are working on the same information but may be distributed in space. Malicious software, designed to break into a system. Computer science, software that controls the execution of computer programs and may provide various services. The left eye. Computer science, software that controls the execution of computer programs and may provide various services. Rigid connective tissue that makes up the skeleton of vertebrates. A hard brittle blue-gray or blue-black metallic element that is one of the platinum metals, the heaviest metal known. A mouth or mouth-like opening. A printed circuit that can be inserted into expansion slots in a computer to increase the computer's capabilities. A software module that extends or enhances the capabilities of an existing application. A process or series of acts, especially of a practical or mechanical nature, involved in a particular form of work. A set sequence of steps, part of larger computer program. A particular course of action intended to achieve a result. The procedure of obtaining a driver's license. A mode of conducting legal and parliamentary proceedings.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.